Welcome to you all. I'm Martin Tyler. Alan Smith is with me. As always, we'll try not to make any slips in the commentary, but there might be some slips out on the pitch, Alan, in these wet conditions.
Yeah, and I don't think it's going to stop during the course of the match, so I don't think it's going to affect the game in any way in terms of calling it off, but it might get very wet for the players.
We've had a lot of transfer whispers, haven't we, about the goalkeeping position here, and there's a new man in between the posts today.
Yeah, and here is a keeper that likes to command his box. He's got good reactions, so I think he'd be a good addition.
Galatasaray, they'll come under the microscope here.
Full marks to the players because they've concentrated right from the very off in this season. I know there's still a long way to go, but we all expected them to be champions, and they're looking like that in these early stages.
Well, this is how the home team shape up. Well, we think, Alan, it'll be a 4-5-1 formation, which can look a bit negative.
Yeah, but you look at the players in that five, that midfield five, and I think a couple at least will be trying to support the lone frontman.
This is the team news for Galatasaray. Fernando Muslera starts in goal. Hakan Çalhanoğlu starts, looking to continue his great form in midfield. In attack, Haris Severovic starts, voted man of the match last time out. And it's the start of the game here. Johan Gouffran. Played down the wing, keeping the wide attack going. Borges. And shoots! It will be a corner. In goes the corner. That's frustrating to the coaches. Well, nowhere near. He was a long way out.
Yeah, I think that's a waste to try his luck from there.
Well, it's great if it hits the back of the net and you're wheeling around in celebration, but now he's just looking at a goal kick.
A bit over-ambitious, I think, and some of his teammates are telling him that.
He's got the technique to deal with the press. Sloppy work, really. The return pass. Jean Pereira. He's got his shot off now. Good position. Looking for a through ball. Oh, it's a corner via that deflection. Be interesting to see what footwear the teams are going to actually use today now that this rain is coming down. Might have to change what they originally started with.
Yeah, and I think sometimes with the lads wearing blades these days, you do see them slipping a bit more. And it might mean they have to change halfway through this match.
In goes the corner. Borges! It's rather skewed off his head in the end.
Yeah, he didn't catch it properly. I think he probably closed his eyes there.
It's another chance, really. And any sort of contact there, and you think it must go in, but it didn't go in.
I almost think he thought he'd scored before the ball actually came for him. He was too casual.
Nagatomo. And that'll be a throw. Never quite as simple as you think to throw the ball to one of your teammates. Johan Gouffran. Borges. Oh, the wide man can show his skills here. Oh, space to get the cross in. Trying to find an opening. Not panicking. And they're keeping the ball. That's the important thing. The shot's on! Muslera with the save. He's through. Seferovic! And the ball's gone out for a corner. Swung in from the corner. Very sharp. Reaction save from close in. Corner again. Corner played into the middle. Good work by the goalkeeper. It will be a free kick. Yasin Öztekin. Going forward well. Cleared away by the defender. That's a fine catch by the keeper. Yasin Öztekin. Gilas. Room now out on the wing. On the cross, blocked well by the defender. Can really get at the opposition here. Able to cut that out with some sharp movement. Got to pass the ball a bit better than this if they're going to make progress. Giving it straight away. Traore. Borges. He's given it away. Johan Gouffran. Traore. Anticipated the direction of the pass and was able to intervene. Excellent vision. Well, the flag's up, and he's frustrated because he is caught offside. Maybe he made his run a bit too soon.
Well, there was nothing wrong with the pass. If he could have just stayed on side, he was through.
Gilas. The added time is 4 minutes. Borges. Well, they could pose some danger now. Borges! Great save. Corner. And here's a possibility of making a chance to go in front. Corner played in. Gouffran! And this time, yes, they do score. Well, it's been coming, and they've been playing well enough to deserve this goal. Nicely created, well finished, and very well merited. The goal there was superbly taken.
I think they just wanted it more, Martin. The way he attacked the ball and the marking was really poor.
Well, they want to see this again, this goal. So the first goal, it's 1-0. Well, that's half-time at 1-0. So the first half has come to a close with some decent football being played. We're ready for the second half, and so too a Galatasaray, who started. Now it goes into the wider areas where they've got a winger waiting. Yasin Öztekin. Got his foot in to cut out the pass. That's good movement forward here. Some transfer news. There's been a lot of speculation about the future of Edinson Cavani. We can tell you about his immediate future. He has moved to Atletico Madrid.
Well, we're hearing around £45 million, and for that kind of money,
and he's flagged offside. Supporting player alongside. Still got a bit to do, but this is promising. Trying to pick out someone in the centre. Well, there is the equaliser. We're level again.
Yeah, I think they deserve that, the way they've been playing last few minutes.
Well, take another look at this, Alan Smith. You'd have been proud of this one.
Well, he timed the jump and he timed the header perfectly. A wonderful example of how to head the ball.
Let's have another peek at that goal. It is level. Both sides have scored here now. Gilas. Borges. Trying to find a way through here, probing away. They can't keep it on the pitch. It's gone out for a throw. Substitution coming up. Trying to switch on the attacking power in this situation. Harmlessly through to the keeper. It's a good place to win the ball here. Now, this is an interesting attack. In with a chance. And there's a score here. And that has significance because they're now into the lead.
And that has just lasered into the corner. Unstoppable.
And here is another angle on that goal.
Well, it's been tight before that goal, but now the manager, he's so pleased because I reckon he feels his team can go on and win this.
And it's Galatasaray then with the lead. Titi. Crisp defending there. Going forward well. Now he's looking for support. Maybe just kicked it a little bit there and the pass goes straight to the opposition. Johan Gouffran. Muslera with the save. loses possession. Keep an eye on the watch, because we haven't got that long to go. And the team know that. They can't get too desperate, though. They need to keep some sort of poise about their play.
Yeah, they've got to keep the shape. I mean, it's not time to throw the centre-half and the goalkeeper forward yet, but we're approaching that moment.
Traore. Got to pass the ball a bit better than this if they're going to make progress. Giving it straight away. Well, the ball's been deflected out, so it'll be a throw-in. It's unlike him, really, to play the ball straight to the opposition. Just 5 minutes to go to protect this one-goal lead. He's coming forward. He's going to try his luck. Guiding it through. Can find some space here on the flanks. And he's got the ball away from him with the tackle.
Well, the crowd sensing that their side's running out of time here. They need something to happen soon.
Shot on! That's a good block. It's one back. They've gone wide. Chance to get the ball in the box. Maybe now. One last corner, one last chance. Put the corner in the middle. Well, that's straight at the goalkeeper. And the referee has ended it here. All credit to everyone involved here. The game could have been called off, really. They played it, and aren't we glad they did?
Yeah, the weather was poor, but the pitch was good, and the play was even better.
It is opening night, a huge night for both sets of fans. Match day 1 in the UEFA Champions League. Who will get off to a flying start? Stay tuned, we'll have all the action for you live on EA TV. Welcome everyone on a perfect night for football with the floodlights beaming down. I'm Derek Ray, and joining me for commentary is Lee Dixon. And we've got Champions League group stage action to look forward to. Every reason to believe this will be exciting, Lee.
Yeah, the long road to the final starts here in Game 1. Always think that if you win your home games and don't lose your away games, you've got a good chance of progressing.
The initial 11 today for the hosts. Would you call it 4-5-1, Lee?
Yeah, I really like this formation, Derek. 4-2-3-1, really. The two central midfield players supplying support to a three ahead of them, and then a lone striker with a number 10 just behind him.
Well, really, in this great competition, there's been continuity since season 2003-2004. The same format. Remember, there used to be a second group stage once upon a time, Lee?
Well, they did, and simply it didn't work. I think the format now is certainly a lot better. It's a bit more exciting, a bit earlier in the competition. Seemed to drag on a bit, that second phase, didn't it?
This is how the visitors will set up today. And they are a team, Lee, known for their aggressive high pressing.
Well, absolutely. That takes a lot of hard work, a lot of organisation, force the opposition to make early passes. The weakness of it, if you beat the high press, you can get exposed at the back.
It's the opening match day. Champions League group stage, match day 1, underway. Marco Livaya here. Well, body in the way. It's with Çalhanoğlu. They've given it away. And the referee spotted the foul, but has played advantage. Well, let's see what he has in store for them. It is a decent-looking attack here. Carrying a genuine threat here. Now, let's see, does he mean business? Just a bit too high with that powerful effort.
Yeah, he's just leaned back, Derek. Power was there, but not the direction.
Often tempting to blow your whistle straight away, but the referee let it flow and then went back and handed out the yellow card.
Well, he thought he got away with it, hadn't he? He looked over his shoulder, then all of a sudden the referee's there with a yellow card.
It's all about translating threats into goals. They've given it away. Well, we know how troublesome he can be on the pitch, but what should we expect from him today, Lee?
Well, 3 goals in his last 3 games, Derek, breeds confidence in a player. The defenders will be watching him like a hawk.
Well, he had a decent reading of that ball in. And the counter-attack is on, options available. Well, the counter chance was there, but no more. And it's with Emre Mor. Just wanted to get it out of there. It's with Livaya. It is a fruitful forward run. Will there be a tangible end product? He had the sixth sense to know what to do and win it back. Well, the pass in behind the defence. Quick thinking from the keeper. Emre Mor. Well, they were clearly on the receiving end, so a free kick is next. It's with Livaya. Well, I must say it's a fine-looking attack, but what can they do from this position? Options aplenty. Quick thinking to dispossess his opponent. It's with Livaya. Looking confident with the ball at his feet. Couldn't keep it. Read it superbly to take back possession. Not much defensive cover there on the flank. And a very good challenge. And a goal kick given. Now, what can he do here? Now, can he make this move count? He has teammates to play it to. Give it away. Intelligent threaded pass here. Now he must favour the cross. Still looking for space. Excellent challenge. And the referee has added on 2 minutes of stoppage time. The first half here comes to an end. Well, probably a fair assessment of his first half's work would be a mixed bag.
Well, it's not been a great first half of football as far as he's concerned. He seemed a little bit sluggish to me, Derek. Easy for the back line to pick him up. Needs more movement.
So they get the ball rolling in the second half. Even Steven here. So little to choose between the sides. And now having a go. And up for grabs off the keeper. Well, the counter chance looks very real. It is to be a throw-in. Now, let's see, does he mean business? Well, body in the way. It's with Cengiz Ünder. And slipped through beautifully. Just couldn't capitalise there. And passing with a velvet touch. Carrying a genuine threat here. Goalkeeping right out of the top drawer.
I cannot believe he's kept that out the net. Absolutely amazing.
Elmas has it. And they'll get ready for the throw-in. And a substitution in the offing. Now, what on earth happened there? Will there be a tangible end product? It might be the moment to get them ahead. And the shot decidedly lacking accuracy.
Well, he had other options as well, but he chose to shoot.
Cengiz Ünder. Can they trouble the opposition this time? Cengiz Ünder! And a goal it is, the opener in this game.
Well, keep it tight. That's what both managers would have been saying. But now the opening goal's gone in. Tactics have got to change. Well, here's the replay. I'm sure the keeper will be looking at his defenders, but what can they do? It's a lovely strike off his laces in the back of the net.
Well, let's take another look at that goal, shall we? 1-0 then. Throw-ins given. Well, he's lost it. Absolutely magnificent goalkeeping.
Oh, he's almost turning away. He thinks he's scored. The goalkeeper doesn't.
Might still be able to do a bit of damage. Inside the last quarter of an hour. And he's made headway. Does he have the beating of the goalkeeper? And the goal gaping at him. Oh, he's found the net. And that increases the advantage to 2. Just what they wanted and just what they deserve.
Well, let's see that again. Once he gets into his stride, he just strolls past players. What a lovely solo. Wonderful effort this is.
Well, the goal again, albeit from a different angle. It's going their way, 2-0. Marco Livaya here. Defensive efficiency personified. It's with Livaya. Others to play it to. They've given it away. Well, that is how to run at defenders. Will he play it in? Given away. Just a couple of minutes left for play. He's given it away. The attack continues. They're making considerable progress. And the referee is going to add on 3 minutes. Running towards goal. One man to beat. And in it goes!
Hit the target, tick, power, tick, goal, tick.
Well, let's go back to the goal that was scored. It's a massive lead, and it's very hard to imagine them losing it now. So full-time it is, and a morale-boosting 3 points on the board to begin their European campaign.
Yeah, really, really strong start. That's what you need. But with 5 games to go, very important you stay in the now. 1 game at a time, Derek. Bit of a cliche.
We're here to describe the action for you. Nice to have you with us. Martin Tyler here and Alan Smith. Our match today is Galatasaray against Bursaspor. How good will Galatasaray be today?
You have to take your hat off to them, Martin, because it's okay being expected to win the championship. It's a bit harder fulfilling those hopes, and they've done really well in doing that. Started this campaign really well, and I don't foresee them slipping up.
Well, he could be the star turn in this game.
Brute strength this lad has got when he needs to show it. No defender can match him for that.
This is the team news for Galatasaray. Fernando Muslera starts in goal. Fernando plays with Maicon in central defence. Hakan Çalhanoğlu starts, a midfielder in good form. In attack, Haris Severovic starts. He was man of the match last time out. This is the lineup for the away side. Looking at the lineup, he's got all the components in place, hasn't he, the manager, for the pressing style of play that's been a feature of his team.
Yep, and many an opponent has found it difficult to cope with. If your touch isn't spot on against this aggressive type of closing down, you're going to lose it in dangerous areas.
And now a throw-in. Shehu. And they've spread it out wide here. Going forward well. Whipped in from the wide area. He's gone in with the header, but the ball nowhere near going into the net.
I think it's come off the top of his head, that one.
That will go down as a wasted chance.
Well, I think he will. The manager will be at him for that because it was an easy header.
Well, there's a chance playing at home to extend this run of 2 consecutive victories into 3.
Yeah, and the way they've played in those previous 2, I can see them making it 3 as well.
Clever feet there to go inside his man. Shot on! The defenders managed to get in the way there. Well, they're in a good position here. Striding forward, purposefully. And shoots! The big hitters have hit again. They go in front. And with their attacking prowess, no one's surprised here. It's just a matter of who's going to score the goals. You know they are going to score. And they've got so many different ways of breaking down the opposition.
And he took a glance up there, you know, and he saw the keeper's positioning. Really good, cool, composed finishing.
And we can see a slightly different viewpoint on it. And it's Galatasaray then with the lead. Shehu. Good work, really, to read the intention of the pass. Shehu. Doing well to keep the ball. Couldn't keep it. They could have got through there, but the defender was absolutely on top of his game. He's got his shot off now. Easy work for the keeper here. Crafting the through pass. Out in front of goal. That's proper clearance, well away from the danger zone. And he's got the ball away from him with the tackle. Good pressure in midfield, and it's paid off. Stopping the pass getting through with a good piece of anticipation. It's given away. This turnover could be costly against a side that can break like this. Bit of space to go forward into with the ball. He could lay it off to the supporting player. Good interception. And here's the shot. Fine save he's made there. And he's not let the ball escape his grasp. And the referee spotted that deflection. He's pointed for the corner. In goes the corner. Cleared away by the defender. And they've got a man out wide. Surely the equaliser. Guiding it through. Chance to put it in the box from here. Can he carve out an opportunity? Wonderful chance! And now they're 2 up with another fine piece of attacking play. Typical, really, of the work of the players and the effort that they put in on the training ground. The manager's got terrific belief in attacking football, and he must be thrilled, probably beyond even his wildest dreams. They attack, they score. They attack, they score. That's the kind of team they are. Different angle on it here.
Well, it's great when a plan comes together and the manager doubly delighted with the way his team are playing.
Just widen the margin here to 2-0. Shehu. Well, that's half-time, and 2-0 is the score at the halfway mark. Well, the player that we're featuring here has done well. He's certainly been an influence on this first half.
To be honest, Martin, I have seen him play better, but he got himself a goal. His team are ahead. He'll certainly take that.
Referee blows, and we're off for the second half. Not rushing it here. Moving from one side to the other. Well, in it goes. Chance to go at the opposition with pace. We've given it straight to the opposition. In with a chance. Plenty of power, but not too much direction. typified the competitive nature of this game, that tackle. It's only a throw-in. Substitute coming up for the away team. And shoots! Threw everything behind that shot and frustrated that it wasn't quite on target.
Well, if he keeps getting in those kind of areas, I'm sure he'll score pretty soon.
On the move and able to cut out the pass. Coming on strong and looking to play their way through now. Wanting to shoot, trying to shoot. Seferovic. Goalkeeper hangs on. Now this is an interesting attack. Just read the intentions of the opposition there to make the interception. Taking on the defenders. And that's really the way to get the ball out of the danger zone. Under challenge, that's good control. Striding forward, purposefully. Whipped in from the wide area. Wonderful technique to volley that in.
Well, some players can master that, others struggle, but this lad, well, his technique is perfect.
That was really cheeky, and it was brilliant too.
He's that kind of player, always looking for the unusual. And sometimes, and so often, you try it and it floats harmlessly over. Not this time, he was spot on.
And we restart the game 2-1. Nagatomo. Out into the wide areas now. Going forward well. Got to be. Keeper has reached it and rescued his side. No doubt that's a corner. And in it goes. And they get it away. Anticipated the direction of the pass and was able to intervene. We've got 10 minutes left on the clock. There's a dangerous feel to this attack. It's looking good from their point of view. Going to see a substitute coming on for the away team here. Well, we've had some chances, Alan, but it's a while since we've had a goal. They've still got the lead.
Yeah, and they're knocking the ball about with a fair bit of confidence, and they look pretty secure with this lead at the moment. That could soon change, though, of course.
Got to pass the ball a bit better than this if they're going to make progress, giving it straight away. Opportunity in a wider area. Got the opposition backpedaling a little bit. Really stretched to make the save. Top class. And the ball's gone out for a corner. Well, the goalkeeper wouldn't want to be beaten from there, and he made sure he wasn't spectacularly.
Yeah, because it was sweetly struck, and you do have to pay attention to those.
Swung in from the corner. Defended well. Hit in hard and low. Cleared away by the defender. Well, we're down to the last minute here. Or maybe the counter-attack is on here. Break still on. Put into the middle. Oh, that's good defending. And the referee blows for one last time. And that is a win to cherish today.
Oh, most definitely. Although they made one or two mistakes at the back, the strikers were good enough to win the spoils.
Well, he's had a very good game, hasn't he?
Good performance from him, and I think that was probably the difference between the two teams.
Hello, everyone. Martin Tyler here. Alan Smith with me, as usual. Big welcome to you to today's game. And today's game, Medipol Başakşehir against Galatasaray. Just a quick word on this super scoring season for the visiting team today.
Well, they've been full of goals and coming from all areas of the pitch too.
Gael Clichy, possibly. It might be his last season. We haven't heard from the man himself, but here he is.
Yeah, well, I think only he will know whether it's time to hang up his boots, if the body's telling him, sending him messages. So we'll find out soon enough.
Well, this is how the home team shape up. Gael Clichy starts, looking to continue his good form at the back. Arda Turan plays with Gürkan Inler in the centre of the park. Mevlut Erdinç is the lone striker today. This is the team news for Galatasaray. It's a real group mentality in this lineup about pressing the opposition into making mistakes and cashing in on it straight away.
Well, it takes a lot of energy, a lot of motivation. It's easy to drop off, and when you do drop off that really aggressive closing down, that's when it can fall down.
Mevlut Erdinç loses possession. Here's a chance to just stretch the opposition with a bit of width. And it will be their throw. Arda Turan. And the goalkeeper, it's his ball. Quick-witted and quick in his movement too to intercept there. Good forward play from them. And he bangs it away. That's a good way to nick the ball back. Quick thinking. Shots on here. Tried to find the winning ticket in the raffle, but a couple of numbers short.
Yes, he took it early, though.
Trying a bit too hard, trying to force the pass, and it went straight to an opponent. Good interception there. It's a good cross. And they've scored. And they've opened the scoring here. It was a wonderful watch, that goal.
Well, coming in from the right, that was so inviting. Wonderful delivery.
Great ball, great goal. And we can see a slightly different viewpoint on it. And that has opened the scoring. 1-0 here. Nagatomo. Could whip it in from here. Here's the chance. It's a difficult technique, and he didn't quite catch it.
Yeah, fair play for taking it on. Takes a bit of confidence to do that.
Ada Turan. Clichy. He's coming forward with some danger. Read that well with the interception. Here's Emre Moore. Wonderful chance. And that will be a corner. Swung in from the corner. Well, the player's broken down now. Excellent interception. And that's good support as they build this attack. Strong challenge. It's unlike him, really, to play the ball straight to the opposition. And here's the shot. Well, he hit it well enough.
Yeah, maybe just a bit off balance there, actually.
Plenty of width for the team to attack into. Turan. Ada Turan. Neatly intercepted. Can really get at the opposition here. Well, it was easy on the eye, but in the end pretty easy to defend against. Emre Moore. Haris Seferovic in powerfully there. I think the wide man's got a chance here. There's space out near the touchline. He's got his shot off now. Right down the slot for the goalkeeper. Good work, really, to read the intention of the pass. Shot on! And they blocked it then. Deflected behind. A clear corner. He's put in the corner. It's not really away from the threat here. It's Clichy. Pulls it back now. And that'll be a corner. And the board shows 3 added minutes. Put the corner in the middle. Cleared away, well away from goal. Haris Seferovic. Going forward well. And that's dealt with the problem. And that's half-time. Signalled by the referee, 1-0 the half-time score. Well, when we looked at the lineups, we expected the visitors with their great record to be doing a bit better in this first half than we've seen. They've been very disappointing.
Well, there's not too much in it. And with the quality, the talent they've got, the game is not lost.
Galatasaray start this second half. And it's out of play. Clichy. Fry. Just read the intentions of the opposition there to make the interception. Opportunity in a wider area to bring them level. And he met it perfectly for the goal.
Well, it's one of the great sights in football, a striker meeting a ball on the volley. What a sweet strike it was.
They have scored a really good goal.
Well, coming in from the right, that was so inviting. Wonderful delivery.
Great ball, great goal. Oh, they want to see this again, this goal.
Great news for the manager, because I think he made a couple of changes there, and now they're back on level terms.
So away we go at 1-1. Gurkanilla. Well, he's read that, hasn't he, and made the interception. Made it look easy, actually. Fry. Got to pass the ball a bit better than this if they're going to make progress. Giving it straight away. Gurkanilla. Clichy. Now here's a chance to get at the opposition. And shoots! Oh, he's way off target. That's a very good interception. Ada Turan. Goalkeeper can get the ball here for his goal kick. We've had an hour gone here, and there's still 30 minutes left. Mariano. It goes out wide again. Put in from the wide area. He can only put it behind for the corner. Well, there are other options from the bench. Swung in from the corner. In with a chance. Here's Emre Moore. Haris Seferovic. He's got his shot off now. A chance for his second goal of the match. And the goalkeeper determined, trying to get the ball in behind. Trying to run off the shoulder of the last player. Offside.
That is a weakness in his game. Gets caught offside too many times.
We are going to see a substitution now. He's got his tackle in, and the ball's gone out now. Mariano. Time to get the ball in. And now the shot! And that shot's blocked very quickly. That's his game, isn't it? Intercepting. I think the wide man's got a chance here. There's space out near the touchline. Was an opportunity to really put some pressure on the defenders, but the ball was a woeful one, too high. It's Gal Clichy. Arda Turan went with the header, and he's good in the air too, but not quite good enough then.
Bit unfortunate. Next time, maybe he'll bury it.
And it's going to be a substitution now for this team. It's an excellent cross. Well, crossing is a skill, and that's not a very good example of it. They've shots on here. It's a drive of some power, but off target.
Yeah, unlucky. Didn't quite get set for that one.
Gonna try one now. Another opportunity wasted by this team. It's still level in the match. Mariano. It's 82 minutes played now. Gürkan Inler. Could be a chance here. They've got the ball into a good area. Oh, time to get the cross now. Oh, a touch will do. He's had a go here. Really tight angle to try that kind of shot.
I think he's just trying to catch the keeper unawares and squeeze one in.
Well, they're going to shuffle the pack a bit now. Not much longer to go, but still time for a decisive goal. Which team's going to get it, though? Able to cut that out with some sharp movement. We have got 4 added minutes.
Yeah, and there's a sense of anticipation within this ground. They think they've got a decent enough chance now to do the necessary.
And the ball knocked away long. Well, this is a wonderful chance. They might actually win the game in this break. Shots on! Well, it looked like the... That's it. Level pegging between the two teams. And it's finished all square. Well, they've ended up with a point apiece, and it's better than losing.
Yeah, I don't think either team were at their best here today. Both missed chances and, yeah, take away a point and move on, I think.
Well, today, it's a decent result away from home. They've got a draw, but unlike they normally are, they've drawn a blank in front of goal.
Yeah, not many stalemates involved in this side this season. Collector's item.
And a warm welcome on what is an ideal night for football, you've got to say. My name is Derek Ray, and joining me for commentary, as always, is Lee Dixon. And we've got Champions League group stage action to look forward to. It's Galatasaray up against Olympique Lyonnais.
Well, it's a dream start for the hosts with 3 points in match day 1. Do they consolidate or do they push home their advantage for another 3 points?
The lineup then for the hosts. Pretty well balanced, this formation, Lee.
Yeah, it can be a 4-2-3-1 in the offensive mode, but it can also go back to a 4-5-1 when you're defending. The lone striker will be supported by the 3 just behind him, especially the number 10 who will be given a free role.
For Olympique Lyonnais, it looks like this. Jorginho Wijnaldum starts alongside Mario Götze in the centre of the pitch. And they're pinning their hopes in attack on 2 strikers this evening. And this Champions League group stage contest commences. Depay. An awful lot of green space to run into. Well, he's given a corner, the referee. Well, we know how troublesome he can be on the pitch, but what should we expect from him today, Lee?
Well, as a defender, when you're playing against a player like this, do your research. Find out where he likes to go, where he likes to finish from. Trouble with this player, he likes to finish from anywhere. Just watch his long shooting.
Corner kick played over. I must admit, I thought he was going to score with that header.
Yeah, it was a quality cross, and he gets up well, and it's just wide.
Nagatomo. Çalhanoğlu. Now, let's see what they can do here. Good tackle. Here's Götze now. Depay. Mariano. Wijnaldum. Here's Ndombele. Seferovic. Now, can he make this move count? Good idea, that particular move, but not to be. Can they hit on the break? It just fizzled out, really. A really sumptuous ball. Mariano. Electing to cross into the centre. And they deal with the threat this time. They've given it away. Wijnaldum. Oh dear, I think he's left his shooting boots behind in the dressing room.
Well, it was well worth the effort. Poor technique, really. Should do better than that.
It's with Çalhanoğlu. Not much defensive cover there on the flank. Well, let's see what he has in store for them. Can they do something positive on the counter-attack? Not quite the counter-attack that they had in mind. Now the task is to remain focused. It looked as though he almost forced the shot that time.
Well, it's okay shooting from there, but you have to test the keeper.
Cengiz Ünder. Given away. It's all about translating threats into goals. They've given it away. Will there be a tangible end product? Job done, ball one. Here's Ndombele. Now, let's see, does he mean business? Useful looking ball. And he might be through here. In the opinion of the referee, that is a penalty. The referee has given a penalty following that clumsy challenge. And how important is this?
Well, a big chance to go into the lead from 12 yards. What an opportunity.
And in it goes, as coolly as you like. Never in any doubt from the spot.
Well, as we see it again, I can tell you his nerves will have been jangling, but he kept his nerve. Really good penalty.
The opening goal of the game then. Depay. Mariano. Emre Moore. And Pavard on the ball. Wijnaldum. Promising looking ball. And no-nonsense defensive clearance. And the referee is going to add on 3 minutes. Marcelo. Leo Dubois. Given away by Olympique Lyonnais. And there it is, the half-time whistle. He's been the standout for his side so far, don't you think, Lee?
Well, Derek, it certainly was a good 45 minutes from the lad.
And the second half of this Champions League group stage meeting is underway. Memphis Depay. Straightforward for the keeper. Emre Moore. Leo Dubois. Others to play it to. Mariano. And a goal!
Well, let's look at this again. We've all hit these in training. First time, bang in the back of the net. Look at the calmness of it. Technique, brilliant.
Even Steven, one apiece in this match. Nagatomo. Elmas. Moving through the gears. It has gone over the touchline for what will be a throw-in. Well, they have elected to go to the bench at this stage of the game. Well, that is annoying for any manager to see your own player giving the ball away from a throw-in. And Depay on the ball. Wijnaldum. And they'll have to throw it back in play. Mariano. It's a very neatly constructed attack. What can they do from here? Options galore. And putting his body on the line. Well, that was simply miles off target. Dear me.
Oh, close your eyes when you're watching this one. It's horrific.
He has plenty of support. He's managed to lose his marker. A case of foiling the opposition by whatever means. They will now make use of their substitutes bench. Corner kick played over. Well, he failed to get it away properly. Depay. Here's Götze now. Jordan Ferry. Leo Dubois. Oh, a lovely ball. And the flag has gone up here, offside the decision. Well, it's come down to the final 20 minutes here. It's with Çalhanoğlu. Running with the ball confidently. Excellent challenge. And the defender takes care of business. Well, that's a completely wasted throw-in. And they continue to advance, and a lot of options here. And in it goes!
Well, it's not a brilliant goal, but it's a goal. It's in the back of the net. Keeper couldn't do anything about it.
Well, as they kick off again, 2-1 the current state of affairs. And here is Yuto Nagatomo. Job done, ball one. Mario Götze. Leo Dubois. This attack looks highly promising. Now, can he make this move count? Space and time for the cross. Perfectly fair tackle, and it will be a corner. And a substitution in the offing. Now the execution of the corner. Wijnaldum. And a powerful effort, but just lacking accuracy.
Yeah, narrowly wide, Derek. Decent effort, he smashed it.
And only 2 minutes remaining here. Well, they're attacking, but time is the great enemy. On the ball, Marçal. And Depay on the ball. He has time to play it over. Now, what can he do here? Is he going to punish them here? And now it is there for him. And they've only gone and applied that finishing touch.
Well, here it is. How do you like him? In an open goal, please. No goalkeeper, no defenders. Where were they all?
Well, it's a tale of 4 goals in this match now. 3-1 it is. And so the final whistle. Well, it was 1 step forward last time. It's 1 step back on this occasion. What does it mean for their chances of qualifying for the knockout stages, Lee?
Well, you have to say that's complacent. You really do. After a fabulous start in game 1, back to the drawing board for the coaches and the players. All that momentum dumped into the dustbin.